Today I have a very important mission. I also have this weird thing that appeared under my eye yesterday and I don't even think it's a pimple. I hope it goes away, not sure what it is. But today I have a very important mission. I have to go find Julia a Christmas present. So apparently Julia's coming with me today, which really shouldn't surprise me because we basically spend every day together.
What up, guys?
And yeah, I gotta get you a Christmas present. And I don't think I'm alone because all my guys out there who have like a girlfriend or a wife, or maybe you got some hood rat thing you gotta buy a gift for even though you don't want to, like it gets harder as time passes by. The first few years, I think I just got Julia like Adidas Ultra Boost or Lululemon leggings, some basic gift every time, and it hit. But then each year, the expectation for like creativity and thoughtfulness, it keeps going up.
And he struggles with that.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm getting you today. All right, you get your Starbucks. I'm gonna take care of business. You think like one big present, two small presents?
I don't care. Whatever you get me, I'm gonna love.
Yeah, that's what they all say, right? We're gonna get started at Corte Inglés, which is this ginormous building behind me. It has everything. It is like a Target on steroids, and not like TRT, but like a full-on Liver King anabolic stack. Let's go. Would it be messed up to get a girl a scale to make sure that she weighs herself and keeps her body right? Eso está bien. All right, one gift down. This is one she's been wanting for a while. It is the best hair dryer in the game, a Dyson hair dryer. Even though, if I'm being honest, this is one of those like kind of selfish gifts because this thing has this attachment here that's like really good for curly hair that I'm gonna use. So this one might not count. We gotta keep going. Next, we're in Porto Banús. This is where you see a lot of like the fancy restaurants and stores, and there's a lot of crazy ass cars over here all the time too. So ended up getting her something at Saint Laurent. It's always funny when you're in those stores. Like I didn't want to film. It feels so serious and quiet in there. I'll show y'all the two bags I was deciding between. I'm not gonna tell you which one I got because Julia may see this video, even though I'm gonna try and make her skip past this part. But I'm sure she's gonna be obsessed with this thing because it's like perfect color for the summertime. She has a black, like nice winter one I got it, but not this. Anyway, now that we've been living in Marbella, Spain for the last, 3 months. 3 months, we want to give you an update about everything we love about living here and also the things that we don't like, because to be honest, there are some things that we don't like. That being said, the first thing we love is obviously the food, especially the jamon. I've been coming to the spot behind me here to get this jamon toast with guacamole on it very often. And honestly, it makes me question whether or not breakfast tacos are still the GOAT of breakfast foods. All right, so let's start with what we love about Marbella. First of all is obviously the weather. Year-round here is just beautiful. The summers are like 80s, the winters are like 60s. People compare it to LA. Apparently it's a microclimate because it has this whole mountain range that kind of like blocks it from the north, and on the south you have the ocean, and it's comfortable. Also, the views everywhere are insane. You have palm trees, you have the beach, you have mountains, and even though maybe it seems a little like gimmicky or like you're gonna get tired of it, you don't. Every day I feel like it adds to my mood. It makes me like happier, more energetic because everywhere I look is just like it's beautiful, and I really do appreciate that. Now, obviously, we are in the south of Spain, in Andalusia, so there's a lot of Spanish people here, but it's also extremely international in this Marbella area. There's a lot of people from Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Ukraine, Russia, England, Ireland. Not too many Americans. It's pretty rare to meet Americans, actually, but it creates this really cool international vibe where people like, I don't know, people just seem cool on average, and it's nice to be away from like the culture war of the US and like all the wokeness, and then, you know, on both sides, it kind of can create like an awkward vibe sometimes, and you don't get that at all here.
And if you're somebody that doesn't speak Spanish like myself, it's really great because everywhere you go, everyone speaks English. That's like the common language here.
Now, generally when you're outside of the United States, it can be pretty difficult to find really nice gyms, especially in Europe and very especially in Spain, but for some reason, Marbella has like the best gyms in the entire world. We go to Real Club de Paddle, which is a paddle club, but the gym is just insane, indoor, outdoor. There's also the IO, M13, that's Dorian Yates gym, as well as Elements. We don't go to those because we like paddle so much, but It doesn't make sense how there's so many amazing gyms in one place.
So the restaurant vibe here in Marbella is absolutely insane. Not only is the food fabulous, but it has an amazing ambiance. And it's like a Tulum mixed with like a classy vibe.
Yeah, the nightlife here is also way classier. Like, that's one thing I don't like about the States in general, is most nightlife places turn into this like frat boy blackout vibe. Here it's a lot more like loungy and classy. It's easier to meet and talk to people, and it's good vibes.
And apparently the summer here in Marbella is like out of this world. We only got a little taste of it because we came in September and went to a pool party, but like the pool parties, beach parties, it's supposed to be incredible.
And then there's the location. First of all, it's very close to everything in Europe, which we have not taken advantage of yet, but that's gonna be a whole new world for us to explore. But even the location from like driving distance is obviously the beaches here, the mountains here for hiking. If you go down a little bit south, I think you have Tarifa, which is one of the best beaches for surfing.
About an hour away.
And then if you go up north a little bit, you have the Sierra Nevada mountains where we can literally go snowboarding in the winter time here. And I didn't even realize that until someone told us that a few weeks ago. And then there's the houses. Y'all know we're building our own villa here. We're insanely excited, cannot wait for it to be done. And if you're someone who appreciates modern architecture, you know, big windows, a big pool, indoor, outdoor living all year round, I don't think you can beat Marbella houses. Maybe like LA has, you know, similar style houses, but the cost for those is gonna be multiple millions more than what you could afford here. Speaking of the dopest gyms, we're about to hit our lift for the day. Hoodie on, locked in. Today we got a full body pull hypertrophy day. Let's get it. Haynes, bro. Workout complete. This is what you gotta love about Marbella. We're in the middle of December, shirtless workout, outside, couldn't ask for anything more. And even though like I've been upping my calories and eating more, trying to put on a little weight this winter, I'm still feeling really confident with my shirt off, thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Manscaped. It is officially the holiday season, and if you're ready to give yourself the gift of looking good naked, then look no further than the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. This is a one-stop shop that has you covered for all your manly grooming needs. It all starts with the Lawnmower 4.0, the perfect body hair trimmer. This thing is equipped with skin-safe technology to get a close trim every time without risking any nicks or ingrown hairs. I use this twice per week to trim my chest and abs in order to reveal maximum muscle definition. It also comes with the Weed Whacker, which is the perfect tool for trimming those disgusting nose hairs and ear hairs. Nobody wants to see those. And also the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant that prevents chafing throughout your day, and it makes you smell nice. The ladies will appreciate that. The Performance Package is also the perfect holiday gift for your pops, your brother, or basically any dude. And because Manscaped is sponsoring the video, you can use my coupon code to get 20% off and free international shipping. Plus, they're even gonna throw in 2 free gifts like the Manscaped Anti-Chafing Boxer Briefs. These are my go-tos. Just click that first link in description to take your grooming game to the next level. All right, now let's talk about the downsides of living in Marbella. I would say the first one is that people frequently are just like passing through. We kind of experienced this in Austin. It was a similar thing where a lot of people are here for like a month or 3 months, and then you make a friend, or you're starting to make a friend, you realize they're about to leave. So it makes it a bit more challenging to build the social circle. So far of the 3 months here, we don't have too many close friends. Obviously we got Rob and Linda, I got some family, but not too much else.
So it's not really close to the United States, which is really hard because it's far from my family. It's like a 15-hour trip all said and done to like get to see family and obviously all our friends, but it's worth it.
Yeah, we can't just like swing back for a weekend. We could, but it would kind of suck. Gas prices here, people in the States think gas prices have gotten bad. They are legitimately more than double the cost here, and they're always more expensive here because the US is like energy independent and there's a lot of different places that they can get oil in the States. It's all imported into Europe, and it's no bueno.
That being said, literally everything's cheaper. Groceries, getting the dog groomed. In the States, it was like 150. Here, it's 40 euro. Like, things are like insanely cheaper.
Haircuts are cheaper. You get a beer out, it's like $2.
Wine out, $2.
So at the end of the day, it's probably actually cheaper overall, but the gas sucks. Aduanas. That is Spanish customs, and when you have packages coming into Spain, it's random. It's like they just like throw some dice and be like, you know what, we're gonna charge them a lot of import duties on this one. You know what, we're gonna let this one through. You know what, we're not gonna let this one through. So it can be frustrating having packages sitting here.
It's horrible. I bought something and it was like $500 worth of clothes. I had to pay $200 in custom fees. I was like, this is so stupid.
So it's always better to order things from somewhere inside the EU because then you don't have to worry about that.
I miss my drive-thrus. They don't really have drive-thrus here, like Starbucks, Dunkin's, you know, anything kind of coffee, they don't have it.
But the coffee overall is better here.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, and you can go to a gas station here and get like these pre-made ones that are pretty good, but like ice in a coffee isn't really a thing here.
But jamon's not a thing in the States either, so. So Los Domingos, Sundays in Spain, everything's closed except for like the gym and a few grocery stores. And usually it doesn't matter, but every once in a while you want to get something. Like I needed to get a headset because I wanted to play Call of Duty, and I had to order on Amazon, like wait 3 days. It sucked. Also, it seems like every single week there's just a random holiday. Like, oh, Tuesday's a bank holiday, and then Thursday's a day of festival for the local pueblo, or like, I don't know. This seems like every week there's at least 2 holidays. And especially because we're building the house and we want to swing by and see progress being made, it can be kind of frustrating.
That being said, it is a slower pace of life here, and we really enjoy that.
That was one of the reasons we decided to move here, actually, is because people enjoy life here more. There's a slower pace, there's less stress, and that's definitely like, we've absorbed that as well.
Yeah, they work to live. Yeah.
And finally, ever since we got the Audi RSQ3, all I want to do is just all over the place. But the highways here don't have the same infrastructure as, say, in like Texas, where they're huge, 5 lanes, super high speed limit. Here it's like 2 lanes. Sometimes there's not even a yield ramp onto the highway. There's a stop sign onto the highway. And it's not as fun, I guess. So I'm sure the beach is gonna be a lot doper in the summertime, but we still do have the beach in the wintertime. And our dogs, especially being in Texas the last 4, 5, 6 years, they had never been to the beach, and I think it's their new favorite place, safe to say.
Yes, they love it here.
So to get them to get rid of their energy, we play this game where I just run away, and they run with me, and then Julia will hide, and they'll just sprint back and forth like crazy. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh yeah, buddy. So it's probably a bad idea, because I don't think the water is even that cold here. I mean, that warm here in the summertime. But I'm gonna take a dip in. You'll notice we got Rolo tied up because this guy will follow me in no matter what if he can. He's probably gonna lose his shit. That's cold. I need some wine or something, bro.
I think this is my favorite part about Marbella, is like getting to sit and watch the sun set on the beach with some glass of wine, with the pups.
It's actually not too cold. It actually felt very refreshing. You wanna hop in?
Absolutely not.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you also check out the video where we reveal our dream villa that we're building here. And if you're new to the channel, click here to subscribe because I drop 2 new videos every single week. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.